unworthiest hand, this holy shrine. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready to stand smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you wring your hand.
Wrong.
Huh?
The line is, you do wrong not wring your hand too much.
Oh, I thought you were saying I was wrong.
Well, yes and no. The line is, you do your hand too much.
You do wrong your hand? What does it mean? She's saying he's using the wrong hand?
No. Juliet is telling Romeo that he should exercise his own hand just for touching her.
So she's kind of a slut.
How could you say that? This is the greatest love story in English language.
Hardly. Have you seen Pretty Woman? Now, that's a classic.
She was a prostitute.
Yes, and then she meets Richard Gere and he rescues her from a life of crime and she rescues him through the power of love.
Can you please just get back to work? Take it from your line, good pilgrim.
Good pilgrim, you're wrong your hand. If you're so smart, explain this pilgrim business. It makes no sense to me.
Here we go again.
Humor me.
You know what pilgrims are, right?
Of course. I may not be a student scholar, but I'm not an idiot. Of course I know about the Pilgrims, the Mayflower, the first Thanksgiving with the Indians. But it's not about love, it's about cup overload.
Not those pilgrims. Pilgrims are spiritual travelers who go on long holy trips to religious sites to show their devotion and thanks to God.
Oh, wow.
They didn't have Club Med back then, you know.
That is so creepy.
Oh, come on, it's creepy.
Okay, imagine this. You're at a party, a total stranger dressed up as God knows what starts slobbering all over your hand. What are you going to tell him? Start making jokes about pilgrims and saints?
I can see what you mean, but his face is hidden because it's a Montague, and it would be death to be caught at that party.
I don't care if he's dressed up like the Pope. You say beat it perv and kick him in the nuts. I don't know about this Shakespeare dude, but he sure did know women.
But this guy is the one.
Oh yeah? And how do you know?
You just know it's magic, it's true love.
How come you like the way his butt looks?
It's gotta be more than that. I mean, to live up to true love.
Well, this play was written by a guy, right?
William Shakespeare, the greatest playwright and poet in English history.
And guys want one thing only, right? Sex.
Can you please just get back to work?
Okay. I say the words, but I really think the play sucks. Good pilgrim, you wrong your hand too much. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saint lips and holy palmers too.
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Okay, wait, hold.
What? I'm doing what you told me to, encouraging him.
Romeo's trying to hit things up. He's got Juliet on the right hand thing, but Juliet is blowing him off.
You're like really into this Shakespeare, aren't you?
I guess.
Have you ever really been in love?
Can we please just get back to work?
How can you act love if you don't know love?
This is for English class. It doesn't matter. You just want to pronounce the words and look like you know what you're talking about.
You've never been in love, have you?
I've been busy studying forensics.
Wow, sounds boring.
I assure it isn't. I have big plans for your future.
Kinda lonely, huh?
I'm concentrating on my career goals first.
So, that is all you know about love. Well, tell me, what do you know?
Jane Austen.
Oh, so all you know about love comes from books and stuff?
I know more than what's in books. I've been around.
Oh, have you?
Yes!
Really? Have you ever been there in the clinch where it's dark and you're alone with some guy and all you can smell is his cologne and under that, the real smell of his sweat? His face is a little rough against your skin. He wants to clean you, trying to unpeel you, to get to you. And part of you knows you should stop him because he's all worked out with testosterone. But another part of you loves the feeling of his power and the feeling of your own power, and everything is warm and smooth and sweaty, his lips, his skin, his leather jacket.